Okay, it's Thursday, May 19th, 7:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, an early edition today. Hopefully we'll get this one out real quick. Not too much has changed over the last day. I'm going to get the disclaimer out of the way. This is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. This is only for use entertainment purposes. Please do your own research. Thank you. So meme token is going down just like with the rest of the market. Now, I was just looking at the S&P 500. I posted this on the Twitter page also. So I drew these white channels in here a while ago on my YouTube channel, and because we kind of went in these downtrends in the .com bubble and the housing bubble. So I'm like, well, if we're in a downtrend now, I'm going to just draw some white lines, and we seem to be bouncing off the bottom of it right now on the weekly chart, on the daily chart. That's what it looks like. So I know we had a big down day yesterday of like 3%. And that's also my Twitter page. Everything was pretty much in the red yesterday, except for maybe gold. And so that's, the market's taking a dump, but we could have a strong bounce in the markets, and then it can go up, 10%, 11%, and then still roll over. And because, as far as I'm concerned, we're still in a downtrend, and the Fed still wants to curb inflation. And they've already said that they're going to increase interest rates like 0.5% at a time until inflation is normalized, which would be like 2 or 3% perhaps. So that's the S&P 500. Let me just save that and close it out. And this is the futures. As you could see, we're down almost 1%, 0.92%. So the market's probably going to open bearish. We're way down here at the bottom of the channel. And million token, let's see now, it's 331 on million on the Ethereum blockchain. Not much change from yesterday. Polygon 336, again, kind of sideways. I know on PancakeSwap it was $4, and I said you guys could take some arbitrage opportunities, and it looks like you did that, because now it is $3.16. So hopefully somebody made some money there. From the high of $4 and change, it went down 32%, but I wouldn't kind of go by that wick though. Probably right around $4. It's gone down about 20%. It was overvalued compared to the other blockchains, so it just makes sense for it to go down. The longs are still crazy on Bitfinex. If you look at Bitcoin versus gold, we were in this, got back in this box down here, dipped down below it. It looks like we're going to break down lower out of it, but it's right on the borderline. Really, the next major support is way down here, back when Bitcoin was priced around $1,400 or so. But this is Bitcoin versus gold. I just wanted to compare it with something more stable. The dollar is going parabolic. If you caught my Twitter tweet earlier today, compared to last year anyway, it can't really go parabolic like Bitcoin can. But as far as the rate of increase compared to what the dollar usually does, it's kind of going parabolic. And it doesn't usually last that long if you look at the history of the dollar. But go check out the dollar chart there if you want. Let's see, we got the logarithmic chart. I don't think I went over this yesterday, but we're kind of below this last band for the log chart, and so close to that 200-week moving average. If you go down here at the NVT chart, anytime we kind of hit white, it usually signifies a dump or so. I don't know if this is the end of the dump. I'm leaning, of course, I'm leaning kind of bearish. And this is the gaps. Still have to fill it if it is going to fill. We haven't filled it yet. We're getting closer to the monthly RSI, inching closer and closer. It's we hit 28,656 yesterday, and we're back now at 29,330. But yeah, I would like to see this RSI come all the way down to the bottom. We're so close. But you should be dollar cost averaging now if you are a dollar cost averaging person and investing for the long term, depending upon your age and when you retire, your time horizon. 5-day chart, again, looking at the monthly this is the 5-day, but we want to get into lower on this RSI for me to feel comfortable calling bottom. Yeah, I think once the markets turn around, Bitcoin will turn around. I'm still saying we're going to go to this green midline. We'll see if that happens. milliontoken.org is always a good place to check out the website for the latest information. And the latest information now is at Liquidity Farm, which was discussed yesterday's channel. And what else we have here? We have 355,000 million token in the pool now. I think that's a new record. I kept saying it was about 346. Let's see if somebody big put something in there. I was wondering if people were actually going to pull out to do the farming. Was the APY or whatever APR was like 400%. So in 200, any big whales putting in a whole lot? Or is it just a lot of little stuff? You got, and I don't see any big in days, unless I'm overlooking something. In 24, 6,000, that's staked. That's a big chunk right there. Whoever A53C is, I think that might explain the big jump. But I think people were, restaking once the pool was replenished. We're at 18.2% on that. And I think everything is closed for voting. If you want to vote, you vote. I looked into this UNC. I said I had about 13,000 UNC tokens. And apparently I missed out. I was supposed to migrate them over by April 15th, 2021. So I sent a message over to Telegram asking is there any way I could migrate over my tokens to the new UNCX. And apparently, you could read in their Telegram or take a snapshot of this and read it. But they said basically I had missed a deadline. And, I just don't even understand how they could have deadlines. I haven't had any problems migrating my lend over to Aave or Teller over to the new contract address. I can't even imagine having a deadline because people like me, we just buy, kind of hold and forget about it. And then, we want to cash out. You're telling us, oh, there was a deadline. A lot of people like myself, if we have like 50, 60, 100 altcoins, we're not going to be, joining 100 Discord channels or 100 tweets or Telegram channels, Twitter channels to get the latest information on each of one of our altcoins. So, this is the old contract address where it had like 1 billion UNC, and there's 1,478 holders. Now, some of these are contracts or whatever, but most of these are holders, and all these holders of 1,400 or plus, they're got nothing, like including myself. We got goose egged, zip, and just because we didn't have the responsibility to check out their Discord and Twitter page and Telegram. Unfathomable, in my opinion. So we have 1,478 holders on the old contract that didn't migrate over. And here's the new contract address with 1,723 holders, which is a little more than the old contract of 1,478. Now, if I converted my UNC over, according to the article, you get 4,000 UNC for one UNCX. That would have gave me like 3.2 tokens, which would have been out to like 1,100 USDC if I were to convert it today. Which, it's not, chump change, but it's not enough to like file a class action lawsuit or something like that. So for me, it's a lesson learned. I'm going to have to cut back on my altcoins because if you have companies or teams, altcoin projects that do this shit of putting deadlines on migrating your tokens, that's just insane. Imagine if Million Token with the 1 million fixed supply just says, we're going to migrate to a new contract address for whatever various reasons. I can't imagine what's going to happen in the future. And then I don't even care if, we gave them months, to do it. But there was a deadline, and people that just bought Million Token or and just, forgot about it because, you're hodling it. And then wake up one day and it's just nothing. Oh, you missed a deadline. It's zero now. Because people will buy Bitcoin, they just buy it and they stick it in a cave somewhere for their grandkids, right? Imagine if Bitcoin says, oh, we're going to go to a new contract address, but you have a deadline that people aren't going to, not 100% of the people are going to get that notice. So some of these whales from the old contract have 9 million here, 9 million there. Let's see now. Let's see. So 9,362 divided by 4,000. That would be 23,400 in the new tokens, and at the current price, that's $863,000 for that person. I mean, you got some big whales here. I'm like on the third page, but if there's ever a class action lawsuit against this, I don't see how UNCX is going to win, because I consider it theft. You can't expect every investor to read their Twitter page or Discord or whatever. People have lives. This isn't like everybody's lives aren't revolved around crypto. So unfortunately, I can't buy $1,100 worth of million token with my UNC, because I cannot convert it over to the new address right now. And if there's ever a class action lawsuit, and they get all these people together, I'm sure they're it's probably going to bankrupt the UNCX. Anyway, that's my rant there, and lesson learned. And I'm down to just a few more altcoins, I think, because I've cashed most of them out for million token. And what else is there? I did notice million token for the past 7 days is up like 7.8%. And compared to kind of like the top coins I've been watching, Bitcoin's up 1.2% in 7 days, and Ethereum's down 6.5%. Cardano's down a little bit. Out of what the coins I'm watching, Pluton is up 17.4%. But other than that, million token's pretty good on the 7-day chart. And I think that is about it. I didn't expect anybody to really be in chat today because it is a early broadcast. People probably still in bed, but that's okay. I just want to get this out real quick. I might have a surprise for you guys I'm working on. And if it gets ironed out later on, I'll announce it when the project's finished. Kind of like something similar I did with the Lion NFT, but for the hodlers, but something different. So if that gets ironed out, I'll have a special announcement for that later on. Just one last look on million token. I also posted on my Twitter page that right now the liquidity is better on Ethereum blockchain, especially for large orders, and the gas fees are fairly low. You can get by with like maybe a $10 trade on Uniswap, give or take a few bucks. If you can get the low gas, get it in the morning if you can, Eastern Standard Time. It seems to be the best times. I've gotten it when the gas prices was below 20, and you'll do good on that, and you can stake it if you want to. But the price there, one last check, is 331 on Ethereum blockchain, about the same price on Polygon, and it's a discount on PancakeSwap right now. And of course, the fees are just a few pennies there too. We could still come down to this lower bottom trend line here, which would be a drop of 17% there. And Polygon, if we come down to the bottom, and we could wick down below too. That's about a 24% drop. And then, another 24% drop. And that brings the price down to $2.50 here on Ethereum. If you bought the bottom here on April 17th and you waited until we hit that trend line again, that would have been a drop of 36%. And from April 17th through May 12th. So, about a month. So if we wait another month for another 6% drop, let's say, it's, where are we at? May 12th, June 12th would be around, I don't know, somewhere around there, that long ago? Doesn't seem that long. I guess so. I guess so. Let's see. From here to 36% drop. There's a 36% drop. I'm trying to get it as accurate as possible. That brings us down to like $1.84. So it could go below $2, which is insanely cheap because the floor is at $1. And that would be toward the end of May. But we would have to like probably hug this heart line for a while and then come down, or we can go up and then come down. I don't know, but I'm waiting to have the price come down here, or if I see some reversal direction in the stock market or Bitcoin, you want to try to catch buying million token before it breaks above $4 for good, because yeah, I don't really see an accumulation phase going sideways yet, because looking at this chart and the bodies, it's pretty clear it's going down. So you might as well just try to catch the dips, and if it breaks out, watch out for the fake outs. It could come right back down. And I think that's about it. Try to wrap it up and talk fast today. I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.